So the Resident Evil 4 remake, as we know, has been leaked for several times now, and just recently we have received some new pretty interesting leaks. So in today's video, I will be going over all the new leaks and give my overall thoughts on them. But before we start, if you are new here and end up enjoying the video, then maybe consider subscribing, because Resident Evil is definitely a game series that I will be covering on this channel. Also make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on these leaks in the comments below. With that all out the way, let's get right into the video. So the leaks I will be discussing come from 4chan. Now 4chan isn't always right when it comes to leaks, so just keep in mind that they could possibly be fake. Regardless, they are pretty interesting. So starting off, the leaks state that it's going to be a third-person survival horror with more action segments like the Resident Evil 3 remake. Now like I've been saying for a while now, this is exactly what the remake needs to have, a balance of action and survival horror. If they could pull that off, then I can guarantee you that this remake will go down as one of the greatest games of all time. The next leak states that Luis has more plot relevance and he will get a full character rework like Carlos in the Resident Evil 3 remake. So once again, this is another thing that a lot of people, including myself, seem to want. I feel like Luis played a significant role in this game and sadly did not get the screen time he deserved. So if they are going to expand his role, ideally I'd like to see an entirely different story section for him, similar to Ada's Separate Ways section. Next, we have Ashley having a new design with college student vibes. She will get a character development arc where she begins as a helpless girl and becomes more confident, helping Leon by unlocking doors and even helps him fight by distracting enemies. This is definitely much needed, as in the original, Ashley was completely useless and usually tends to get in the way. Now the next leak states that Saddler will play more of a scientist role in this game, and the Spider Saddler will not be the final boss fight. It also states that Krauser has been reworked in terms of character and design entirely. So with that, I have heard some ideas that Krauser would be a more fitting final boss for this game, and with these leaks that would make even more sense. With Saddler becoming a scientist, it seems that he really won't be doing much fighting, instead conducting experiments, making some new enemies to deal with. So with that said, maybe we could see Krauser play the main antagonist, and at the end Saddler mutates him into some crazy bizarre final boss. And like I said previously, with Saddler being a scientist, they could have him create new enemies to deal with, which would be a perfect way to freshen up the game. The next leak states that 3 bosses were cut, and one of them is just a QuickTime event chase now. So if that's true, it looks like they will be keeping QuickTime events. I know a lot of people don't like them, but if they do QuickTime events right, it could make a big impact on this game. In my opinion, they need to get rid of the button mashing and try something similar to the alligator chase in Resident Evil 2 remake and the boulder chase in the Resident Evil 3 remake, as this was a great way to include suspense. Next leak says the village will be a lot more tight, with more houses as well. Now honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, the village is pretty much perfect as it is, and don't get me wrong, I would like to see new changes to the game, but I also would hate to see new ideas be a complete flop. Next, it says Separate Ways will be included, as well as the mercenaries. Also, Assignment Ada is cut as of now. So Assignment Ada was pretty cool, but don't get me wrong, it's not really necessary considering that we already have Separate Ways. With them cutting this, hopefully that means that they will be adding something else, like a story for Luis. Also, it is great to see that the fan favorite mercenaries will stay. However, I would definitely like to see them expand upon it, including new maps, weapon selections, as well as including Luis as a playable character. And there you have it. Those are all the leaks that we have received for the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake. So now I would like to hear your thoughts. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions for these leaks. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.